Hey guys, it's time for Bollocks this evening. We're excited to be here on this Monday, this chilly Monday, and it's going to get colder. But we are live in the
Bozard Ford Studio.
Damn right we are.
Hot damn.
And it is time to tell you wonderful people about the wonderful people at Bozard Ford Lincoln in St. Augustine. Their goal is to make sure your time and experience buying a car is stress-free, fun, and enjoyable. Bozard is a family-owned Ford dealership that has been in business since 1949. Bozard Ford Lincoln has been the recipient of numerous awards, including being ranked #1 automotive dealership in the nation by Dealer Rater. That's with an R.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Yes, you're enunciating that much better now.
Bozard Ford also has won back-to-back President's Awards, which is the highest honor given by the Ford Motor Company. Check them out today online at bozardford.com.
If you're feeling a little peckish, you're a little hungry, a little peckish, if I got a recommendation for you.
Oh.
If you want a pancake that's the size of your dinner plate, if you want a cheesesteak, if you like some really clever and creative omelets, Moultrie Creek Diner or Anastasia Diner is the place for you. The coffee's steaming hot, the staff is fabulous, the food is delicious, it's a nice place to be, and you're supporting a local business. It's the way to go. Anastasia Creek Diner, Moultrie Creek Diner, and Anastasia Diner. That's where you should go eat.
You blended them together.
I am. I'm ad-libbing here.
What other read do you have over there?
I have this same copy of this. You got one, I got one.
Twice. Here, then you take that one.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, fine.
Oh, wait, no, I gave myself A to Z.
Right. Tell them Andy sent you, by the way, when you go to that diner. Or Lenny or Troy.
Yeah.
They like us.
Oh, yeah.
We eat there a lot.
Or Blake.
Like too.
For over 20 years, I'm talking about A to Z Roofing and Waterproofing, has been St. Augustine's trusted name in roofing. From cedar shake and tile to flat roofs and designer shingles, they've got you covered, literally. Specializing in painted metal roofs for saltwater area homes and warranties up to 25 years. And cedar shake shingle warranties up to 50 years. A to Z puts customer satisfaction first. Free estimates, top-tier materials, and service you can count on. Visit A to Z and waterproofing.com. A to Z Roofing, protecting homes from the top down.
If you need a trusted electrician in St. Augustine, call Mr. Electric of St. Augustine, a local veteran-owned business providing expert residential and commercial electrical services across St. Johns, Flagler, and Putnam counties. From panel upgrades and lighting installs to safety inspections and EV chargers, their licensed pros do it all. With upfront pricing and a satisfaction guaranteed backed by the neighborly done right promise, flexible scheduling, no surprises, just dependable hometown service. Call 904-289-1217 today or visit online to request service. That's 904-289-1217. Mr. Electric of St. Augustine, your local power experts.
All right, we have other sponsors that we got to say thank you before we get into the meat of the show. Brightway Insurance, St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, St. Anastasia Construction Group, Solar Stick, Aber Kresge and Associates, Powell Heating and Air, Meehan's, A.D. Davis Construction, and St. Augustine Distillery, along with Citygate Spirits. We got to get rid of one of these. This is going to be confusing. All right, we got that. We are now ready to begin this show. We have some great topics. Blake, what was in the headlines again?
It was Jaguars collapse, FIFA Peace Prize, and 5 questions.
FIFA,
yes.
FIFA.
Like the soccer group?
Yes.
They have a Peace Prize?
Yes, it's the goofiest thing ever.
They created one, but
Well, I mean, they have fake wars all the time out there on the pitch.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Indeed, hold on. But however, though, but that is not the leading topic, though, Lenny. So, but I believe the most goofy thing that we need to talk about, though, is what happened with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's not goofy. It's disgusting. It's just it's soul crushing.
No, actually, 3 points, I should say.
Oh, that was our 3-pointer? I thought we did the Dolphins for the 3-pointer.
Congratulations, by the way, on having a Florida team that won.
The Dolphins was our 1-pointer.
Oh, man.
But
I think
hold on.
I think my partner in this adventure flip-flopped.
I got my 0 points that I was trying for.
Yeah. That might be you still coming off your multiple Troy teenies on Saturday. Tell me on Sunday.
I was pretty hurt.
Oh yeah.
I was overserved.
At Meehan's or the night after?
No. It was Teeny Teeny and a Prohibition Kitchen with a walkthrough on Meehan's. I
Oh, God.
don't think I had one at Meehan's, but I cannot say with 100% certainty.
Now, were you drinking real martinis or were you drinking your Jameson stuff?
Troy Teenies.
Okay. All
Troy
right.
Teenies.
Jameson gingers.
Jameson and ginger.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Did they at least
More
put it in
Jameson than
did
ginger.
they at least put it in an up glass for you to make it look fancy?
Oh, no. You
You need the ice cubes, don't you, old man?
There's not enough stuff in that little tiny martini thingy.
If there's nothing else in the way, that's
Yeah,
just chock
there you
full of
go.
liquor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not for me.
Give me my 3 to 4 ounces and fill it to the rim.
It's too fragile for me to hold like that. So, my dexterity's not that great.
A little shaky there, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Michael J.
Oof.
Like it's too soon. He knows.
He knows. He's okay with
he
that.
did a whole documentary. He just
Right.
made money on it. So Jaguars.
Terrible.
Wow, they look great
Until
in the
they
first
didn't.
half.
Right.
What the hell happened?
The fourth quarter. That's what happened. It was like, I don't know if Houston was over 200 yards in the fourth quarter. I know they were well over 125, 130 yards. The Jaguars had 2 yards in the fourth quarter. 2 yards.
So is that coaching? Is that Trevor? Is that, is it the offensive line? Is it all of them?
Yeah, but
is it the defense?
Yes, you can't put it on Trevor alone, though. He's just he hasn't come close to hitting a receiver in the hands in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
His number one receiver was out. Brian Thomas Jr. wasn't playing with a bad ankle. However, the law firm Jacoby Myers came in after 3 days and was catching everything that got thrown to him. He was fabulous.
Yeah, I was going to
he's
say
a great improvement.
I think he's better than the one they lost.
So
I don't understand how that was a net loss on the receiver side.
Etienne had a
he's
great
better
game.
Receiver.
Yep, Etienne had a great. Well, I don't know if he's a better receiver than Brian Thomas, but still,
Who played yesterday?
he didn't.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Well, yesterday he was
who was better.
head and shoulders yesterday.
Guess who was
head
better?
and shoulders, no doubt about it.
Those fragile boys, they
No
can
doubt
be great
about
when
it.
they're there.
You know,
Percy Harvey was the best receiver in the league when he was there.
right? Well,
Unfortunately, he wasn't there a whole lot.
that's it.
But Percy was a beast. Mm-hmm. But he just didn't stay healthy. So
That's the problem.
But Trevor is third highest paid quarterback,
He is so
and he's
inconsistent.
not even in the top 20 in my opinion.
He's not.
And he seems to be a great kid. I'm rooting for the kid, man. I really like him.
He's just very inconsistent.
And you can't have that.
No, the front line, the offensive line is spread. Jacksonville Jaguars lead the league in yards penalized and number of penalties. So they are the worst penalized team or the best penalized team, how you want to look at it, in football today.
They lead the league in something.
Yep, that's it.
I think they lead the league in breaking hearts, too.
Well,
Their fans'
mine is
hearts.
crushed.
Their fans' hearts. And then the bipolar Miami Dolphins.
See, what I don't understand is the Jaguars had their entire defense, I believe, healthy yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Lloyd was back. Everybody was playing. They were playing really well. And then they just said, I understand they were getting a little tired because the offense went 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
So you don't give your defense a chance to catch their breath.
Mm-hmm.
Notwithstanding, you've got a damn good, on paper, talented defense there, and they just got whipsawed in the fourth quarter.
On paper.
Yeah.
On a very below average offense.
Yeah.
That just whooped them.
Yeah. Well, Mills is, he started for a couple of years. They got C.J. Stroud, so Mills took it easy, but he played like a champion. Mm-hmm. And that kid Collins, Nico Collins, you put it within 5 yards of him, he'll find a way to catch it.
He had a great game.
Yeah.
He had a great game. But
Can't blame it on the officials.
No, absolutely not. When you only get 2 yards
in the quarter,
all you have to do is get. I bet if they got 4 first downs, they don't have to score a point.
Right.
But if they got 4 first downs,
keep the ball.
The other team would have ran out of time.
Yep.
19-point lead.
Yep.
19-point lead.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And that silly little, interception fumble pick for the last touchdown was just,
Yeah, you can't count that one, though.
Right.
That
was with 0 seconds on the clock. Didn't matter.
That one wasn't a reflection of what the score was.
No.
Yeah.
But it screwed bettors everywhere.
Yes, especially us. because that line was like because we picked Jacksonville plus 1.5. I believe it was like 29-30. So that's just
that would have
that would have given us a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Wow. So if we lose the entire pool on those 3 points, Jaguars, Trevor's in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
got news for you. They're going to start calling for his head if he keeps this up for the
Who's
season.
their backup?
I don't even know anymore.
Bailey Zappi?
No, maybe, but I thought he was gone.
Check it real quick, Blake.
Jaguars.
Because I mean, it's just at some point they have to go. All right,
Nick Mullins.
Yeah, who wasn't bad in the preseason. When he played in the preseason, he was really pretty good.
They don't have like on court and ESPN. They don't have a listed third string QB as well.
Yeah, no, it might be Travis Etienne or one of those guys played.
They
One of the
just
tight
need to
ends
play
played.
for field goals. The best player on the team's a field goal kicker.
Yep,
So,
yep.
oh man, other disappointing games. Blake, I'm sorry about your team.
Yeah,
So Aaron looked old yesterday.
he is. Yeah,
It was not good.
He looked
Fumble
old.
in the end zone for a
Granted,
safety.
That's a great defense.
And
but I mean,
Boswell missed a field goal. Missed a field goal. Now our best player is also our kicker as well. And
yeah,
he missed,
he missed one that did it clink or just it brushed it.
A doink.
I think it.
I think it brushed it.
I
wasn't a doink.
I think
It
it
was
did brush. Cameron
was a graze.
Cameron Dicker did hit the upright.
He doinked it. Dicker doinked it.
Dicker doinked it. Say
Yes,
that three
Dicker
times
the
fast.
Kicker doinked it.
And unfortunately, that was one of my bets for Chris Boswell to at least make 2 field goals.
And I had that one too, and I had Herbert getting 21 yards.
Rushing.
Yeah, and he got 19.
You went with like the recommended bet by NBC.
Yeah, and he ran, and then they marked it. He slid, and he slid like for 4 yards. So it's like, all right, that might be enough. Nope.
Where
Yeah.
he goes down.
Yeah, so he ran for 17 yards on one of those rushes.
Oh, those get me
So-
when you got somebody in there, you're expecting him to run for 50 yards and he gets 49
Yeah,
and you don't collect.
but I had Gatson in that parlay also, and he got hurt, so I was out of it early. So it didn't matter.
Except on Hard Rock now, there's injury insurance.
Yeah, I do. I think that's just a sucker bet too.
Well, I don't think you pay for it, but
Yeah. When it happens.
if you click on that and your player is hurt
if
in the
you're ever
first
playing
half,
blackjack and they ask for insurance, just
yeah,
say
don't
no.
bother. Yeah,
Just say no.
Yeah,
Um.
and then watch the dealer keep flipping to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. All right. Other games that were interesting yesterday besides the Jaguars. The Jaguars
No, the morning game was fun.
laid the biggest egg.
Morning
I
game
didn't
was
really
fun.
catch the morning game. I saw it went to overtime. I caught the tail end of it. So I didn't get to see any of the going back and forth. Teams that I want to know if you think they're real. Real or not real. I'm going to give you 3 teams.
Okay,
All right. New England Patriots.
seemed to be real.
I'm gonna say real. Yeah.
Real. Okay. Indianapolis Colts.
Seemed to be real. They got a little weakness. Bruckner's gone, but he's hurt. But Daniel Jones, for the most part, is playing over his head. By the way, the Giants fired Daboll today.
I saw that. And Seattle Seahawks.
Absolutely real.
Real.
Of those 3, which one's the most real?
The Colts, and I'll tell you one reason why. Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
Man had a mere 245 yards and 3 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
All right. Rams, Seahawks, the battle of the West out there. Who do you think's stronger?
Battle of the West. I think it mainly comes down to quarterback play, and Stafford's been phenomenal.
I think it's a health issue. If all the players are in there, you got to give it to the Rams.
yes.
All right. Here's the thing I love about this season and hate about this season is the unpredictable. I mean, I love it because I won the pool again this week with a 9-3 record, right?
Yep.
I won it by 2 games.
Okay.
With a 9-3 record. So the unpredictable is always a good factor for stuff like that. But I have no idea who's going to represent the AFC. I thought the after last week, I think, okay, the Bills are going to represent, but they lost to a terrible Miami team. They didn't lose; they lost pretty bad to a terrible Miami team. Kansas City still Not sure exactly where they're going to finish.
Got the Ravens.
Ravens
They're playing much better.
are moving in the right direction,
Though it
but
was,
they laid a lot of eggs early.
yeah, I mean, they had to come back and win that game late because they were
Right.
down early in that game for sure.
All right, there's one team that I do want to ask you if you think they're legit or not. The Broncos, they're 8-2.
Yeah,
What do
Bo
you think?
Nix is tough.
still not proven.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with the Patriots too. Patriots are in first place in that division over the Bills. And if you had told me that at the beginning of the season, I'd have said you're nuts. So, you know. All right. In the NFC, Rams seem to be legit.
You got the Eagles.
Seahawks seem to be legit, and the Eagles seem to be legit.
Right. They're playing tonight,
Okay.
and we'll see how they do against Green Bay.
Barbara Jean. Vikings are going to be one of those playoff teams that gets in.
Well,
Maybe.
And
Well, Vikings-
unless they get hot.
Vikings are 4-5 right now.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
they got a big stretch to get in there.
They lost.
And they got a tough-
they lost to
Yeah.
Ravens
Coming
last
up.
Yeah.
yesterday.
So
Yeah, because right now Green Bay in the NFC North, it's Green Bay with 5-2-1, Detroit 6-3, Chicago 6-3, then Vikings 4-5.
all right, give me your top 3 MVPs. Is Darnold in your top 3 MVPs?
No.
You don't have him in there.
Nope.
Okay.
Matt Stafford, believe it or not, the aged one.
Mm-hmm.
Stafford for sure.
Oh, he's a mere 37.
Well, you know,
Okay.
that's young for quarterbacks nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, compared to Blake's quarterback,
MVPs, Jonathan Taylor, without a hesitation.
Jonathan Taylor. Okay.
He's been the best player, since he came out of college. He was in Wisconsin, I think, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
You want one more for me? Shaquan Barkley has kind of come down to be mortal. Jaden Daniels can't stay on the field. Tough after that. You got Gibbs open, Detroit. Jamari Gibbs is pretty
I
solid.
think Gibbs is in my top 3.
Yep,
I
he's pretty
actually
solid.
have him above Jonathan Taylor because I'm still not sold on the Colts.
Not the Colts, but Jonathan Taylor can carry a team on his back, and he has.
I definitely do think Jonathan Taylor's going to win Offensive Player of the Year. But MVP worthy, like you really haven't seen like an MVP season out of any non QB since what was it, Adrian Peterson in 2012.
And Jonathan Taylor's having a very similar season. The interesting thing is, and this is going to make or break
Gibbs is just 2 yards off of Saquon's
pace from last year.
From last year.
Okay.
So,
And that's with sharing some of the carries with Montgomery.
yeah.
But the interesting thing is the Jaguars haven't played the Colts yet, and I don't think they played the Titans yet.
No, they haven't.
So,
They haven't played either
right.
other team in their division, and
Right.
they played Houston twice.
Right. So they're done with Houston.
Yeah.
And I think they split with Houston.
Yeah.
I hope they beat them the first time.
I don't know.
But the 2 games, look, if the Jaguars beat the Colts twice, Jaguars can win the division because Tennessee is a non-entity.
Yeah.
Now, that's one of those annoying things that Jaguars can beat the Colts twice and then they'll lose to Tennessee and say, what the hell happened again?
yeah.
Yeah.
Most shocking team to me is the Panthers.
Okay?
I mean, the fact that they're at 500, and I think they're awful.
Yeah, I never consider them as a team.
So, I mean, even when Cam was there, I
Right.
still had a tough time.
Yeah.
Tough time considering them as, they went to the Super Bowl. I gave them no chance.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
So, no, I think that's one of the more shocking teams to me, and how bad the Dolphins were. But now they're
Until
good.
yesterday, right.
Now they're good again.
And then you got Green Bay floating around.
3 weeks ago, they were good. So, game tonight, and then we're going to move away from football altogether. Game tonight, Philly,
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
We didn't mention Green Bay as one of the strong NFC teams.
It's because they're mercurial. They're tough to keep. I mean, they'll have a great game and then they'll have a mediocre game. Their running game is okay. His passing game is inconsistent, and he hasn't been able to keep receivers on the field healthy. Again, there's a couple of them that may not be playing this week, so it's
right.
tough to see. They lost their starting tight end.
Okay, I'm going to put, in my NFC ranking, I'm going to put Detroit 4th, probably, in the NFC.
Who's 2 and 3?
2 and 3 is
the
the
Rams
and Seattle and Philadelphia.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is 1. Yeah, I figured Philadelphia is 1.
I have Philadelphia 1, and then I have Detroit at number 4.
Okay.
I think
I think Detroit's
the
better
number
than Seattle.
4 team in the NFC is better than the number one team in the AFC right now.
And who are we calling number one team in the AFC? The Patriots or the Colts?
I think
by record?
By record, it's one of those two, or Denver.
You know, Denver still confuses me. I mean,
Denver. I think Detroit beats Denver. If you
Oh, yeah.
put them on a neutral field right now,
Oh, yeah.
Detroit's the favorite.
you put them in Denver,
put
Detroit's got a problem because
put
they're
'em-
indoors.
You put them the Colts against Detroit right now on a neutral field. Detroit's the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you put New England against Detroit right now on a neutral field. Detroit's the favorite.
For sure.
So the number 4 team in my rankings is better than the number 1 team in the AFC, and that's not good parity. So
Well, league reorganization.
Yeah.
Shuffle the division. Shuffle the
but
leagues.
I can tell you right now, Ravens to me, if they get hot, they're up there with the NFC teams that we already mentioned.
Well, Lamar's going to stay on the field, and once again, Derrick Henry's got to remember he's Derrick Henry. He the first
be
quarter,
king.
the first half of the game, he had 33 yards.
But that's not unusual for his career.
No, second half, he's a second half beast.
He's always
second
had
half
that.
beast.
He's always had that,
Yep.
like wear him down, and
Yep.
then I'm going to break a big one in the third quarter.
Yep. He did that yesterday as well.
All right, FIFA. We're going to leave football.
Oh,
All right, we're going to leave football. We'll be back on that on Wednesday because we don't have a show tomorrow.
Correct. No
So,
school.
Thank you, veterans out there. Don't try and go to the bank.
Right. Or expect mail.
Yep. FIFA has
You ready
a
for
Peace
this?
Prize?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's the craziest
Talk
thing.
to me about this.
And gee, who are they giving it to? On December 5th, during the World Cup draw in Washington, D.C., FIFA's version of the Nobel Peace Prize will be presented on an annual basis starting this year to an individual or a group of individuals who have helped unite people in peace throughout the unwavering commitment and special actions. Doesn't say anything about sports.
Mm-hmm.
Gianni Infantino. Got you there. I got there. I needed to see that other letter. Awarded will recognize the enormous efforts of those individuals who unite people, bringing hope for future generations. What I find interesting about this is the World Cup this year is in North America. It's in the United States and two countries that we're not playing very nice with, Mexico and Canada. So that's pretty interesting because there's going to be 104 matches played across those three countries, starting June 11th and running through July 19th for the final. I could take a predictions bet right now of who's getting the first FIFA Peace Prize.
Or FIFA.
What did I say? FIFA.
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 FIFA, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman.
It's FIFA.
It's a short eye, not a long eye?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
FIFA.
Meanwhile, by the way.
And you're correct. It's going to be Trump.
Right. Without which is just a joke. But at least maybe he'll get his Peace Prize. He'll forget. He said, I want a Peace Prize. He won't necessarily say that it's a Nobel Peace Prize. And he'll leave everybody the fuck alone. Wouldn't that be nice?
There goes the algorithms.
Sorry.
So, you're not bitter. So you're going to ignore what he's done.
For soccer?
No, with the Palestinian. Well,
What has he done for the Palestinians?
FIFA is like the most corrupt organization.
Hey, it's a sport that encourages, it doesn't encourage, but it doesn't discourage hooliganism. The word hooliganism is synonymous with soccer fans in a lot of European countries.
Okay.
Remember what happened I think it might have been in the Netherlands when the Israeli team was playing there?
I don't know if you interrupted to just so you didn't want to answer my question. Or you
What has he done for the Palestinians?
Yeah, well, I mean, for the you don't think his involvement over there with the Palestinians in Israel has anything to do with why he's even being nominated or what he's doing?
Well, we didn't
with
even know that
Ukraine?
he's being nominated. We're just presuming that he's getting
Where
the prize.
you know he's being nominated.
Of course he is, because he was standing next to the guy when the guy announced the fact that they were doing a Peace Prize.
We know he's being nominated and he's going to win.
Right.
But
so
we're all over the orange man. But a lot of these conflicts, our previous person didn't have any involvement whatsoever. At least he's trying.
But he's not being terribly successful. He's being self-serving.
He's self-serving by
getting development rights on the beachfront in Gaza.
Okay. How is he? Wait, who's being self-serving there? That's the Israelis, not him.
Well, let's see who gets to build the Trump Tower in Gaza.
Okay.
You don't see that coming?
No.
Well, then good. I will help you clean your glasses later.
Mm-mm. Okay. I just don't.
Okay.
So I don't.
And,
I see the Israeli rich, and they're richer than him, possibly doing something there.
Okay.
And I understand
We'll see.
that being a land grab for them. I get that part. I'm not arguing that part at all, but I don't see Trump building it.
He's certainly talking about it enough.
Here's the thing. Trump really doesn't build shit. He lends his name to stuff.
Well,
so he really doesn't build shit.
like the ballroom, right?
He lends his name to things, and okay, I'll let you pay for it.
He's building the ballroom at least.
Use my name. Well, yeah, the U.S. government is. So.
Oh, no. Those are private donations. It's not the U.S. government. Those are private donors.
It's what lands it on.
Exactly.
Okay, it's the U.S. government's doing it. So,
well,
and he's the president. I hate to break that news to you.
I know it well.
You keep forgetting that.
Oh, no. I'm very, very cognizant of the fact that he's sitting in the White House.
But
as the walls literally come crumbling down around him.
To criticize when the last guy for 4 years didn't do shit, literally didn't do anything except break down his own party by being there.
Okay.
To criticize him at least trying.
Well,
I want him to at least try for peace.
Do we pick and choose his success in peace treaties?
Which one has he? I mean,
I'm going to go with the big one.
Okay, Ukraine.
Sure. Day one, I will end this war.
Mm-hmm.
4 years later, we're still going, and it ain't getting any easier.
Day one, I'll end this war. 4 years. He's only been in 10 months right now.
He said on his first day in office, he will end that war.
10 months ago.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not 4 years.
The war's been going on for 4 years.
Really isn't good.
No, it's not, and I admit that. I admit
so
that.
you're going to blame him for the 3 years?
No, but I'm not going to.
And your guy, not your guy,
the
guy prior,
right,
didn't do shit.
Right. Well, it's not that he didn't try; he just didn't succeed. Which is the same thing as Trump is not succeeding either.
He had other interests in the Ukraine also, which is the big guy.
Right.
I don't know if you heard those phone calls.
I did.
Okay. The big guy.
Barissima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little self-interest there too.
Yeah.
So for 3 years,
I'm not saying that he was in the right at all.
Didn't do anything. But I at least think Trump is trying to end the war
by allowing Hungary to buy Russian oil and giving them another 9 or 6 month relief from the sanctions. What happened to the pressure on Russia? What happened to taking the money away from Russia's war machine?
I'm not familiar with the Hungary.
Oh, he just sat down with the most.
Let's not say it with anger. You wonder why we get pissed at you.
Well, because you ignore reality.
Like and you make me yell.
Because you ignore reality. Viktor Orban
said, "Wait a fucking second."
Wait, there go the algorithms.
Okay, yes, there goes the algorithms because you're not listening.
I'm listening.
No, you're not. You're talking over me and you're not listening.
Go ahead.
My words were, I don't know anything about it. And then you get angry at me like, I should,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you should know that
I don't know if we can go on with this.
Hungary is the most authoritarian country in Europe today.
Hungary is the most. Have you fallen and
Western
busted
Europe.
your fucking head?
Okay, outside of Russia.
Now I've said it twice. Lenny,
well, watch your language, won't you, please?
Gosh, you gotta be crazy.
Oh, I am. That's aside from the point.
Do you hear the words that come out of your mouth?
Yes.
Hungary is not the most authoritarian country.
After Russia.
Nowhere near. In Europe. You're telling me Germany is not...
Yes, Germany is not the most authoritarian country in Europe today. Get a newspaper, read a book, get a fact. Hungary is the most authoritarian country in Europe today.
All right. If Germany
not counting Russia.
If Germany said, Hungary, stop doing this shit, guess what Hungary does? They stop doing it because guess who's funding Hungary? Guess who's funding Hungary?
Not Germany.
Yes, they are.
How are they funding Hungary?
In Europe. Look, you better. They're funding everybody in Europe right now. Everybody in Europe owes Germany right now. All right. Okay. Russia's kind of in Asia and kind of in Europe,
and they're an entity unto themselves. They don't count as Western Europe.
Yeah, right. But you might want to check the bank. And guess where the authoritarian countries come from? The bank. And guess why the U.S. is the most powerful country in the world? The bank.
Okay,
That's the reason.
We're going to agree to disagree because I think that any civil rights, any type of reform in Hungary goes through Orban, and he's trumped down on all. He makes Erdogan in Turkey look like a pacifist. Looks like a democratic.
Who does?
Erdogan?
No, who makes Erdogan look like that?
Orban.
Okay.
Viktor Orban.
Okay.
Who came to sat down with Trump. The two of them are butt buddies. And you know what?
I make statements like that. This is why
they're friends.
So you call them butt buddies?
Yes.
This is why your side sucks. Understand that. Understand this is why you're going to lose the midterm. You're going to lose the final one. You are. You're going to lose it because you guys make stupid ass statements like that are not good for America. You say you want to be mid-road, but you're not at all. You are not at all. You say statements like that and calling our president. He is your president too.
Correct.
I've had
He's
a lot
the
of
president
presidents
of the country.
I did
Right.
not like.
Yep, he's
but
the president of the
I never
country.
called him a butt buddy because that's disrespectful to the seat of president. Even as bad as I thought Biden was, and I think Biden was a good man, but I think Biden was
He was an inadequate president.
I think he was beyond his time of when he could have been president.
Yes.
He was beyond
by
that.
By many years.
He should not have been president. All right? I didn't like George W. Bush at all. I didn't like him at all. But you know what I never did? I never insulted him as our president. I wanted him out. I voted for him to be out. It didn't happen. But you know what?
Well,
you still don't insult the president that is our leader. It's like saying the captain of your team, screw you, I'm not going to pass it to you.
Well, that's going to be one of my questions.
I'm not going to pass it to you. So that's what the Democrats are doing, and it's hurting their own party. So I'm not going to pass it to you. I'm not trying to. The team's not trying to win. I'm only going to pass it to the guy who's the sucky player. I played with a shortstop. I couldn't stand him. You know, one of the shorts, not my best friend shortstop, Blake, but I played with the shortstop. I couldn't stand him. But guess what? He hit behind me in the lineup. We high-fived, and we did everything we could together to win the game. And that is not what the Democrats and Republicans are doing right now. They're not passing it to their own teammates.
No, they're not playing nice together at all.
Yep.
Because we're the teammates. We're the country. We're the people that should be captaining that team, and we're getting the short shift. But you need to go back and look between the relationship between Orban and Trump, Trump's adulation for him, for his authoritarian regime, and see if there's freedom of the press, freedom of speech, anything like that in Hungary today, compared to where it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago. And it does not exist any longer.
If he came in and strong-armed him, then you guys would be mad at him about him not being presidential. The man can't win.
What do you mean strong arm him?
Look what he did with Zelensky or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was a total staged thing.
Right.
Where Zelensky was trying to do the it's me power play, and Trump acted like, no, this is how we're going to handle it. And then the Democrats jumped all over him. So he can't win no matter what he does.
Well, he also tends to dangle a lot of things out in front of Zelensky. Here, you want some tomahawks? Up. Nope, can't have them.
Yep.
You want some tomahawks? Up. No, can't have them. So he keeps making offers of things that will help the war effort in Ukraine, and then he jerks them back when they're just about to get them. So that's not helping the war effort there at all, first of all. Second of all, it's going to be a cataclysm as it keeps going, because if Russia keeps attacking the electrical infrastructure that is supporting the nuclear reactors, Ukraine is going to be one giant Chernobyl at this point in time. And then Ukraine turns around and does the same thing, and they're attacking the Russians' energy infrastructure. But Trump had an occasion to tell Orban, get your oil, get your natural gas, get your energy from us. And he didn't. He released another 6 months of sanctions so that they can buy oil from Russia. That's not causing Russia to lose any money, and it's giving them a mechanism to afford their war.
All right. Here we go, because I wanted to back up my previous statement. All right?
That they're not friends?
No. Germany and Hungary.
Okay.
All right? Major trade partner. Germany is Hungary's largest trading partner and major investor, with Germany companies having invested billions of euros in the Hungary economy. Historically, Germany has provided direct financial aid to Hungary, but unless less common now than direct investments, the funding is shared through the European programs. So, largest investor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
guess who's not the authoritarian? Largest investor.
How does the largest investor make them make them authoritarian?
Okay?
Do you know what authoritarian is?
Yeah, no, but it's who controls the decisions of what's going on. So Germany Germany. So Germany, should we put sanctions on Germany because they're giving this much money to Hungary? I mean, when are you going to stop it? Until your Democrat gets in?
You're missing the point. Hungary can have whatever they want. They just shouldn't be able to buy Russian oil to prop up the Russian war machine. That's the distinction. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with whether Hungary's getting money from Germany or not. The fact that they're buying and giving money to
they're
Russia.
the most authoritarian. Germany,
right? Hungary is the most authoritarian.
Isn't Germany still buying money from?
I don't know.
Buying oil from Russia?
They might on the Nord Stream. Possibly.
I think they are.
So
I mean, should we exile Germany now? I mean, I agree with you. The way to break down Russia is to hit them where their wallet's at. So I'm not in favor of him extending the sanctions, but there's a give and take that goes into negotiations. And I'll tell you one thing I do think Donald Trump's better than me at is negotiating a deal.
I know you're a big fan of his for that.
Yeah, I think I don't like his tactics in any way, shape, or form.
Correct.
Because I could not do that personally from where I stand. But when it comes to negotiating a deal, he usually is playing chess when the other world leaders are playing checkers. So, all right.
Breathe. Is everyone okay?
I think
we're
right.
fine.
We're starting off the week right. We got a day off tomorrow.
There's no school tomorrow.
We got a day off tomorrow.
And I got news for you.
What's that?
Malta, Belgium, and Italy. And by the way, Germany is leaning far right and alt right by the minute. So, and J.D. Vance is encouraging that as much as he can, apparently, it seems.
And Elon Musk as well.
Elon Musk is just ridiculous.
That's where the richest man in the world is ridiculous.
Well, you know what? And I probably have less of a problem with his $1 trillion payout than most people because he's got metrics that he has to meet. First of all, it's over. It won't capitalize for another 10 years. And he's got to meet every one of those metrics. So, I mean, he's going to have to work for that. It's not like, oh, Elon, we love you. You're so smart. Here's a $1 trillion paycheck. He's got to earn that. So, you know what? He earns it. We'll all be better off for it.
Yeah.
So,
what were you saying about Germany, though?
Germany's moving further to the right by the minute. And that's not necessarily a good thing, but a lot of that has to do with immigration. And Germany is getting overwhelmed by immigration.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they're finding out how to break down your society is to let in people that aren't of the same mindset as you. They're not on the same team.
Right. So it's a good thing we're getting all them good white South Africans in here.
Yeah,
Lenny?
That's it. Just call me freaking prejudiced right on there.
No.
No. That's what you're saying.
No.
You understand the words that come out of your mouth.
And who's allowed into the country and who's not allowed into the country? People that are suffering.
People that pay the right amount,
which
it brings in business. Which is what? No, tell me.
What's the amount?
It's
$5 million?
No, it's $500,000 a person.
For what?
To get your visa and to come in under, I can't remember the prop number, but to come in under that prop number. Brazilians did it a lot in the last 10 years, and that's why you see so much Brazilian population in the state of Florida and in Orlando area.
Because they like the weather.
Yeah. So they like the economy. So they like the economy, and that's why they're here. So you know what? I'm okay with us having successful people come to this country. I'm not okay with people that come here without a pot to piss in and window to throw it out of, and now I have to pay the bill. And you know what? You can say what you want. I'm here to help any American that is here. And I think I've proven it throughout my life.
No doubt about it.
All right. I'm here to help anyone who's here. But you know what? If they make that pile so big that needs help, everyone goes down. Like the Edmonds Fitzgerald.
We'll get to that eventually.
No, we're not going to get to it today. So we're not going to get to it today because it's already time for 5 questions.
Okay.
So, all right. So Germany's still a problem because they're funding the other ones that are a problem.
Okay.
And I didn't. Did you look up whether or not Germany is buying oil from Russia?
I'm pretty sure they are.
That was the biggest one to me. Germany, and I don't know if they've stopped that because they are buying a lot more oil than the other countries.
Yeah, but Trump keeps saying that we've got all this oil. No, Germany stopped directed oil imports from Russia as part of the EU sanctions, which banned Russian crude oil in December 22, refined products in 23. So Germany's not buying oil from
that's
Russia.
good.
So, but Hungary is. Hungary's got a 6-month exclusion from the sanctions. So that's money in.
They are still buying natural gas. It looks like.
Yes, but I'll give you a little bit of an asterisk though with that because mainly so Russian oil was funding 1/3 of their power supply. However, though, it looks like they like to help like get that 1/3 back. They're using like refineries in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And proxies. They're buying it through India, who's buying a lot of it from Russia.
From Russia.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can talk all you want about sanctions, but it's
doing
a
a third party purchase.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean, sanctions are a bag of wind.
Germany's still
getting their energy.
That's where the problem. That's where the problem is at because they probably if you do Hungary, Germany economies, I bet it's 3-1.
Oh, easily.
So.
Easily.
Blake, if you can check that real quick, because we're going into 5 questions.
Yes, and just confirm. What question would you like me to look up on the Google?
The economy of Germany compared to the economy of Hungary.
Got it.
So,
but that's why you can talk all you want about sanctions, and you come to the country and we're going to arrest you. So they're not going to come to the United States. There's a whole big world out there where these people can go and play. They don't have to come here.
Yeah.
You can freeze their bank account. I don't think any of the oligarchs that have had their yachts taken are missing any meals.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I have some numbers here for you for GDP. For Germany, their GDP per capita is around $74,000, which is around $3.85 trillion. For Hungary's economy, GDP per capita is around $48,000 and 223.6 billion total.
So it's actually not quite 100% higher. So it's a little less than that, about 60% higher.
Yeah.
So
Hungary doesn't can't its economy.
But it's still a huge difference.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
All right, 5 questions. You said I only have one.
Okay, you might want to save that one because I got one that's going to put Blake into some serious trouble.
What?
Sorry, Blake.
Oh boy.
I'll go with the easier ones.
Okay.
Have you ever pilfered or shoplifted anything? Statute of limitations may have expired.
Statute of limitations have definitely expired on me. I was probably 12 years old, maybe 13 years old. My buddy Darren, and Darren, a lot of love out to you. You lost your mom this week. Still friends today. Him and I were, we didn't have enough money. We grabbed some baseball cards. Ooh. We were in the back talking about the baseball cards we pilfered.
Right.
And my coach heard. Yeah. So that was not a fun day for us when we got back because it was a road trip too.
Oh, okay.
So it was a road trip. So I think it was in Ormond or something like that. And him and I were like, okay, and we were just like, oh, we just didn't have the money. We wanted something to do on the bus. So it was bad plan, but that's pretty much the only thing that I remember. That wasn't in a joking manner or something like that, I think the last thing I pilfered was in Las Vegas, one of their napkins.
Oh, that's expected.
It was
monogrammed
from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I blame Blake because he made me go there.
Okay, those are made to be taken. That's why they put their name on stuff.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for me. That's my criminal
history
background.
Okay. Remember jujubes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can lose a tooth in those. One or the other. Yeah. I actually once pilfered, crooked, as my aunt would say, a box of jujubes from the Laurel Luncheonette around the corner from my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you and I are of very much criminal minds.
Yes.
Blake, let's hear your criminal story if you have any.
I think you were there when let me say 3 words that might refresh your memory. Barnes and Noble.
Ooh.
Do you remember?
Arms
Do you,
and
do you remember the one? Well, do you remember when I like? So I think I was like 5 years old, thinking like, oh, I could just take these books, like it's a library.
There was books like right at the checkout or something like that, and you had one that you liked, and you just carried it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thankfully though, my escapades was very short.
Yeah, you were very young. I don't think you knew. So I don't know if I could even call that as stealing. Like I knew at age 13 or 14 when I took the baseball cards.
Yeah,
What I was
so
doing was I put it in my pocket and knew.
Right.
You weren't hiding anything. You were carrying it like proud.
I was happy to read books when I was 5, man.
Yeah. You read more books at 5 than you do at 25.
That's
Right.
Still 24. Damn it.
Yeah, you're only 2 months away.
But you're aging gracefully. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
But the Mohawks, my quarter life crisis.
Yeah. So I don't know what he just said.
Something about
The
getting- I
Mohawks.
think he's getting a mohawk.
My haircuts. My quarter life crisis.
Quarter life crisis.
Quarter life
Okay.
crisis. Okay.
All right, start
Gotcha.
picking out your fancy car now.
All right. So
Like that all that happened.
question number 2.
We're all gamblers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you bet against your favorite team? Will you bet against the Cincinnati Reds?
Never.
Okay.
Never. I don't bet.
Okay, Pete.
I just don't bet.
That game. Right.
No, I don't. I don't bet. I might bet the over
Right.
or the under,
Right.
but if I'll either bet for him or I won't bet.
Very Pete Rose of you. Good.
I just won't.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I have a hard time doing it myself.
yeah. So Blake, what about you? You actually bet against your team this week.
Against
Yeah.
the Steelers?
Yeah. And,
Wow.
and football pools don't count.
No. Hold
Football
on.
pools
Hold on.
don't
I did pick the Steelers in my game. So
Okay,
So
okay.
there have been times where I definitely have like in football pools. Yes, I definitely do pick against like my team sometimes. So, but it was definitely like rare.
And if I'm looking for an underdog in a football pool, I lean toward my team to be that underdog, even if it's like a
Right.
5 or 6 pointer.
Yeah, but you're betting on your team,
I'm betting
not,
on my
not
team,
against
never
your team.
against-
That was
never
the
against my
question,
team.
right?
And
Not
then
against your
football
team.
pool's about the only time I'd ever do it. What about you?
Normally I wouldn't, but the Jaguars are starting to piss me off so much. I might just bet against them
that's
to
a
win.
tough one. That's a
You know,
tough one.
yeah, and I never bet against the Raiders, even when they were not very
Mets?
good. Nope, I take the Mets.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm betting baseball, I'm betting on the Mets, or I'm not betting the game. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we're all the same on that one because
Yeah.
you don't want to root against your team.
no,
ever.
no, and it's bad for karma.
Yeah, it is bad karma.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I think we tried this once before. If I take Oreos away from you, what's your favorite cookie?
believe it or not, Oreos is not my favorite cookie. It's my most eaten cookie.
Okay.
My favorite cookie is Pepperidge Farm Mint Milanos.
Mint Milanos. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's probably my favorite cookie, and I do love the thin mints Girl Scout cookies.
Yep.
So I can crush.
In the freezer?
Yeah. Oh, they don't have to be in the freezer. I love them any way we can.
Yep.
In the I prefer them in the fridge. A
Right.
freezer's
Yeah,
too
good.
hard for me.
Okay. Good.
So
Yeah.
you have to work too hard. You got to leave them dunked in a little too long.
Okay. Blake?
I'm going to go with the public sugar cookies.
Yeah.
The one with the rainbow sprinklers. Sprinkles.
Okay.
And Mike Davis's wife Darcy makes the best chocolate chip cookies.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're amazing. They're
Good to
amazing.
know.
Yeah.
I'm going with Malamars.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Malamars.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So
And in New York, you can only buy them in the cool weather because they wouldn't put them on the shelves in the warm
They
weather
melt.
because the chocolate would melt on
it's
them.
that thin chocolate on it
Yep.
that just kind of just falls into your fingers.
I bought a box of Malamars last week, and it was the freshest, best box of Malamars I've had in years. It was just fabulous.
Yeah.
And then my other one would be Melodies, which I don't think exist anymore. They were like an Archway chocolate Dutch cocoa cookie,
All right.
except the Archway cookies are a little soft and the Melodies were crisp.
All right. In your lifetime, what do you think you've eaten the most of, like store-bought cookies?
Store-bought cookies.
Because early on, I was a Chips Ahoy guy. So about the first 15 years of my life, because that's what my mom bought for us,
Right.
were Chips Ahoy. And then I progressed to Oreos. And then there was a time in my life where I'd have 7 Oreos and a glass of milk right before I went to bed every night. My metabolism,
Seven. Wow.
my metabolism's now has me down to 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because if I have 7, I actually feel it on me.
I can understand that.
So what cookie do you think you've eaten?
Well,
the most
considering that my mother and grandmother would constantly bake chocolate chip cookies, and I could tell if there was a fresh batch because there's always that little piece of wax paper sticking out of the wooden cookie jar.
Mm-hmm.
And if that was there, I knew we were golden.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always fresh baked brownies or chocolate chip cookies in the house. Otherwise, I would probably say my father was big on Lorna Doones, and then he graduated to the fancy stuff, Walker Shortbread.
Oh,
same idea.
Wow, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Pinky's out. That's up there with my Pepperidge Farm.
Yep. But I'm going Malamar's because
Malamar's still? Okay.
Yep. And until she passed away, the first box of Malamar's my mother saw in the supermarket would end up in my mailbox. Mm-hmm. She would always buy a box of Malamar's for us to start the
when
season.
it became winter.
Yep.
Blake, what about you? What do you think your cookie that you've eaten the most of? Is it probably the sugar cookies?
But probably is the Oreo, like golden Oreos, maybe.
The golden Oreos.
Golden Oreos.
Golden Oreos.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I get the golden ones for him.
He's a rebel.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next question.
Favorite cheese?
I think Munster is probably the most universal cheese for me.
Did we already talk
I think we did this recently.
Yeah, I think we did do this one.
Okay.
I think we did do this one, but I had some really good Havarti.
Havarti, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Havarti.
nice. Yep.
I had some of that yesterday.
Yeah, me, the stinkier the better.
Yeah. So I had a good Havarti with smoked turkey and a Ritz.
Nice.
So
I think that works very well.
That was my lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
And a little splash of
open face or sandwich?
Open face
Okay.
with a splash of daddle mustard on each.
Which makes sense because it's tough to do a Ritz sandwich.
Yeah.
When you put the cookie, the Ritz on top, it doesn't work as well as doing
No,
an open face.
Open face.
Excellent.
Open face.
Excellent.
So
I like
that was actually my lunch yesterday
Okay.
when I was fighting my hangover.
No cheeseburger and vanilla shake?
No milk products on a
Okay.
hangover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like having a nice greasy pork chop sandwich dipped in an ashtray. That's what a milkshake would taste like when you're hungover.
Wow. Yeah. See, I always used to be the cure-all, a cheeseburger and a vanilla shake.
Oh,
And I'm a chocolate shake kind of guy, but a vanilla
it would
shake.
curdle me up.
Oh,
it would
yeah.
curdle me up.
Okay.
So, all right, Blake, your cheese was again
Mozzarella.
mozzarella.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think we definitely did.
Yeah, we did because I remember the Munster part.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay. All right. So, this may traumatize your son.
Mm-hmm.
May traumatize you.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure.
Gotcha.
Did you ever walk in your parents when they were wrestling?
Oh gosh. Blake, I know yours. Blake, you do not have to answer. I don't want you to answer, Blake. The answer is yes for Blake.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm definitely not going to say artificial turf.
Yeah. We thought we were in a safe place. We weren't.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Yeah. Bad question.
Good question. Bad traumatization.
Yes, I did. And what's bad is they did lock the door, but I knew how to pick the lock.
You
Oh,
dummy.
well.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Why, Lenny?
Yeah.
Why?
What about you, Lenny?
I did.
Do you have that?
Yeah,
I think it might be
yeah.
everyone's
Right.
childhood trauma.
Well, you hear strange noises and you know, is mom okay?
Yeah.
And apparently she was better than I thought. And then you get out of there real quick, whether you know what's going on or not.
Yeah. No, I just closed the door back.
Yep.
I don't even know if they knew.
Well,
They
that's
do,
good.
They do now.
Yeah.
So,
Why
Right.
did you ask
No,
this
Blake.
question, Lenny?
yeah.
We'll talk after air.
Yeah. Yeah. We were, yeah. We thought we were in a safe spot.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop while you're ahead.
Yeah.
Stop.
All right.
Yep.
That's an easy, just a give me a
right.
yes or no question.
Yes.
Okay.
The answer is yes on
Thank
all
you.
three.
Right.
All right. My question is today is the first day of Sesame Street, 1969.
69, yeah.
69.
Yeah.
Of all the Muppets, the Jim Henson Muppets, including Sesame Street, you can go to Fraggle Rock, you can go to all the Muppet shows or all that stuff. Of all the Muppets, which Muppet do you think you associate with the most?
Well, we did an end of the decade party in my fraternity in 1979. We did an end of the decade party, and my date and I went as Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Okay.
So
You think you're a Kermie?
yeah.
Okay.
And oddly, 69. I'm already 11.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched Sesame Street.
Oh, really?
It wasn't. I don't know. Chronologically, made sense for
I
me.
watched the Muppet Show in college, though.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, yeah. See, when you were in college and Muppet Show was on, I was working in restaurants and nights
Yeah,
and weekends.
you weren't watching any TV.
So, yeah, exactly.
And if you were, it wasn't going to be the Muppets.
Right. So yeah. So yeah, I'll go with Kermit.
Okay. All right. Blake, what about you, man? Of all the Jim Henson Muppets, which one do you think? And we're going to do a follow up on this one. Which one do you think you're the most like?
Fozzie Bear, maybe?
Fozzie Bear?
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. And I think I'm a Kermie also.
Yeah.
I think I'm a Kermie. So I kind of like being the one who starts the show.
Right.
And then, all right. Now, assign a Muppet to your co-host. Blake, you're Snuffleupagus.
Okay.
Do you know Snuffleupagus?
Yes.
Only kids could see him, and Big Bird could see him.
Yes.
You're a behind-the-scenes kind of guy.
We could be Statler and Waldorf.
Oh yeah, we actually could be that. So
at least, but at least thankfully with you as the new owner, we were finally able to get an actual camera in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
yeah, a real one.
Yep.
So yeah, but I think you are kind of a not Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
is where I was going.
Okay.
But I think you're more of an Ernie. You know, a fun-loving guy who just kind of enjoys being there. Where Bert's a little grumpy, so I would have to be Ernie in this one.
Right, because I get to be grumpy sometimes. More than I would like, and certainly more than my wife. I love you, dear. Would like.
Yeah, Julie, don't watch this show.
Right, it's too late.
Yeah.
I'm going to get yelled at when I get home anyway. Fortunately, we're going to a concert tonight.
But I see you as an Ernie. You know, just just really happy to be around, and you're a guy. Everybody likes Ernie. So.
And you know where Bert and Ernie came from?
Their moms.
Okay.
Fabric.
What other cinematic extravaganza had characters named Bert and Ernie?
I don't know.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh no, I never put that together.
The cop and the cab driver.
No, I never put that together.
Bert and Ernie with a cop and the cab driver.
Gotcha. So makes sense. Which we'll watch again in the next 2 months.
Right.
All right.
Ad nauseum. It's a great movie.
Blake,
what
Muppet would you assign to your dad, and what Muppet would you assign to Lenny? I almost called him Ernie.
Okay.
Let's see, you, Sam Eagle, maybe for you, Dad.
Okay.
Okay.
Sam the Eagle.
And then for you, Lenny, Beaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bobby says the guy's in the balcony.
Yeah,
I think
that's Statler and Waldorf.
I think that is Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
No Swedish Chef. Okay.
I'll make a quick announcement because of what went on with the Marineland.
Yeah.
All right. There's no true confirmation, but it looks like some good news coming out of the auction. But we won't know for sure until Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the judge makes a decision on whether or not it's going to be acceptable. But it is looking in a positive light, and it still needs a lot of good wishes going towards that group.
It's be a very, very happy outcome if that's the case.
That would be wonderful for our community.
Yep.
So, but that's all I can really say at this moment.
Yep. I got my fresh poppy yesterday, a couple days ago.
Okay.
For Veterans Day from the VFW.
Excellent.
It's actually not replacing. It's sitting next to the one hanging off of my mirror in my car that is now white from sun bleaching.
So now you can retire that one.
Yep, and I have my new one up there for sure.
Gotcha.
I appreciate that. No mail tomorrow. No banks tomorrow. Thank a veteran if you see one.
No bollocks, but Blake,
Right.
what time? It's 11 o'clock is when the ceremony starts.
Yes, correct. So at Anastasia Baptist Church, there will be a Veterans Day ceremony. Doors are open at 9 a.m., but ceremony starts
Get there early.
So we will start the live stream at 9. Sorry, 11.
I was going to say at 11.
Yes, sorry.
Oh.
I meant to say, so we'll be live at 11 a.m.
So we'll have the passing of the torch speeches and all those.
Right. Tonight starts at 7 o'clock at the Episcopalian Church on the Plaza.
Yes.
Is a patriotic salute to the veterans. It runs for an hour, 7 to 8.
Yes, it's 7 to 8 is the music, and then they do the root beer floats.
Right, exactly. Free parking in the back, but get there early because that lot is small. And apparently it's a very popular event. So enjoy the patriotic hymns that will be presented, and a salute to the veterans, and it's a good thing.
Yep. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. And thank you to all our sponsors and all our veterans out there. We appreciate you the most of all. And have a beautiful Veterans Day.
We'll see you on Wednesday, and bundle up. It's going to be chilly.
Yep.
Bye.